the greatest wrestling match ever.
Charlotte Flair!
It's basically Nitro.
Gushing alive!
2K! Main event Dewdrop.
He beat Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
Two Marks Pod.
Alright, we're live, pal.
Goddamn fall brawl.
Man, 1 minute before cursing, and you just like, first thing that comes out of your mouth.
Oh, you can't say damn?
I don't
I thought you could.
you could probably say damn, but not goddamn.
Oh.
And even then, like, I don't know. I don't really know what the fucking rules are.
I don't either.
You ready to watch this shitty fucking WCW pay-per-view? It's late, we're both tired. I took a nap so we could try to do this. You just got off work.
Yeah, I just got off work.
11 and a half hours or something like that. It's good.
Yeah, it was like 11. Yeah, it was long.
Both of us are at or past our bedtimes, but we're gonna knock this out for the people.
I do love the WCW sometimes.
Oh boy, sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, not very often.
I mean, you are a Goldberg mark.
But
It's not well established on the podcast, but you are in fact a Goldberg mark, or were at one point.
sometimes, should I just change like my Discord thingy to just be like me as like a shitty like
Well, like
7
instead
Goldberg?
of us being Mark 1 and Mark 2, it's like you could be Goldberg Mark and I can be Batista Mark or something.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, not really, but that's still kind of funny. Anyway, so get on Peacock.
That's what you are.
What's that?
Nikita Lyons, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
That's your name.
I mean,
There
I'm
you
a
go.
mark for something, brother.
I sent you a meme on Messenger. Feel free to use it for the pod.
Feel free to use it in the pod. All right, I'm opening Messenger. My phone is taking a dump. All right, now
Welcome.
I'm opening. Oh boy, it's 9 p.m. Fall Brawl. Oh boy. Yeah, pretty much.
I felt.
God
I
dang.
thought we were playing 2K.
Nah, we'll play 2K tomorrow. Our time.
Let's watch.
All right, so get on Peacock. Search WCW Fall Brawl. It'll be, we're watching Fall Brawl 1995 to keep up with the timeline of what we're watching in the Nitro watch along. So it will be season 3, episode 1 of WCW Fall Brawl 1995. And in the description it reads the Hulkamaniacs versus the Dungeon of Doom. The water is not hot, brother.
Boy, I can't wait to watch the Dungeon of Doom.
I know you can't. Alright, so I'm all zeroed out. I'm going to do a countdown. It's going to sound something like 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, we're all going to hit play together. And hopefully we'll be synced up and nothing will go awry. Are you ready?
A-Rai, like Alex Riley. What?
Say it to my face! I fucking love
Let's start
his music
So
so much. I didn't hear anything you just said.
I said, let's start this episode now before I change my mind.
You get...
It's the Dungeon of Doom. I'm not. I feel like it's
man,
gonna.
you were
be...
like, hey, it's War Games. I might actually be interested. And now you're just,
War
oh,
Games.
Dungeon of Doom. Oh no. All right. I'm doing a countdown now. All right, everybody get ready. Get set. 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, thank you. That's right, Tony Schiavone. Oh,
I can't. Are you trying to track it?
no, I'm trying to turn it up without it. Am I supposed to track it? Here, I'll track it.
Track it here.
I don't want to turn it up too loud because I live in an apartment, man.
I live in a house where everyone else is in bed. All right, cut it.
Hulk Hogan. Got it. Yeah,
It's
fair
not.
enough.
It's really not good on your phone, brother. All right, so yeah, we got a hype package for War Games. Man, I forget that like Kevin Sullivan was a thing in the 90s.
Oh yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
So wasn't Kamala like a WWF thing?
No,
How's that work?
no, I don't think so.
I don't know shit about Kamala. I'm just
I
like,
you should look that up. But I want to say Kamala probably spent more time in WCW if I would had to guess.
because
But
I only know that character from like the video games, so I associate it with WWE stuff.
well,
So
what
seeing
WWE game was Kamala in?
Legends of WrestleMania,
Oh, I
I
didn't play
think.
Legends of WrestleMania.
There might have been a couple other ones. I don't know.
Yeah.
My God, look at Shivani and Heenan there,
Yeah,
though.
Skiavone. Looking young and ready to have a whole bunch of kids with Lois.
I mean, yeah,
Or at least that's the bit on What Happened When, right?
I guess so. Is that the bit?
I think so. I don't think it's a bit. I think he has like 8 kids or something crazy. I don't know.
Holy shit! So I googled Kamala, the wrestler,
Yeah.
and my God, a lot of variations of ring names.
Kamala, the Ugandan giant. That's all I can think of.
There's a bunch of
What do you
different
think of this?
variations.
What do you think of
Giant
this
Kamala.
stage?
It's a WCW in the early '90s stage,
It sure is.
or
We got Brian
I like
Pym.
the little screens. I don't know.
What is it?
I like the little screens on the sides of where they like come out. That's pretty
Yeah, that wasn't too
good.
bad. I think we got Brian Pillman versus Johnny B. Bad, the would-be wild man Mark Marrow. I think that's what that screen showed. Shows? Yes. Here he is. Is he called Johnny B. Bad?
He
Bad.
should be.
What does the back
Yeah.
of his thing say?
When you're,
When you're something dark side.
yes.
Marry me, Johnny B. Bad. He's already married, but don't tell Brock Lesnar.
Shit.
Yeah,
Didn't he say something about that? Like before in an interview, I think.
no, yeah, he
That,
said he found out that like she was I don't know if she like fooled around on him with Brock or if they were split and then she immediately got I'm not sure. I think that was behind his back. And then he was like, "Well, I'm going to go beat this guy's ass." And then he fucking goes and finds the guy and that guy is Brock
Brock.
fucking Lesnar. And Johnny
No.
B. Bad, Mark Marrow, is a shoot boxer badass. And he saw Brock Lesnar and he says, I learned the power of forgiveness very quickly.
Yeah, that was.
And nobody can blame him.
I mean,
Dude got cucked by Brock Lesnar. Oh, what a world. Yo, he just like bust on the crowd just now. Did you see that?
right as you were talking about how he got cucked, yeah.
Yeah, I know, incredible. Oh, hey, Bruce Buffer, can you? I was gonna say, can you track it? But
Nah.
I think he's weird about having his voice recorded anyway. So that's like a thing that I've heard about.
Really?
Yeah. Like super
Oh,
overprotective about his voice. Hey, vamp for a second, real fast.
what?
I'm gonna go AFK. I need you to talk.
Oh, well, that's what I was trying to tell you. I'm not too into the WCW in the early '90s. I don't know too much. Johnny B. Bad though, about to do some action with the old Pillmanizer. Oh, Flying Brian. He's still flying Brian. Brian, I can't even talk right now, and you want to record a podcast. I'm not a big fan of the WCW with like the fucking crosshairs around it on the center of the ring. Like, what's that about? I don't, I don't understand. I guess it makes sense here because this is like Fall Brawl War Games, but they did that a lot, not just for War Games. I guess it'll be going away soon, though. Maybe. The referee in the dress shirt and the bow tie. Classic. Big collar and elbow into the corner. Using the entire 5 count, Johnny B. Bad. And now Flying Brian offering him the hand for a shake. They shake hands in the universe cutscene start to a match. Arm drag.
All right, Wild Man and the Pillmanizer.
You've missed nothing.
I mean, I literally just had to walk away, close my door because it was open for some reason, and put a plate up in the sink. So, you know.
I feel like this will be a decent little match, though.
Oh yeah, I like both of these guys.
Oh. Do you really like Mark Marrow? Or are you just...
I'm not like a fucking like hardcore fan or whatever, but like I don't know. I think he's cool enough. I've seen like 2 of his matches ever, probably. I think I saw him wrestle Steve Austin. It might be the first time I see him wrestle in WCW, even though like I know about his career in WCW.
He could have been a bigger deal, I feel like, in the WWF if Sable didn't exist.
Maybe. I mean, because he looks like a
Maybe.
top guy, if you ask me.
Yeah. Yeah. He definitely had a better look then than he does here as like weird. I don't know how to even describe what he's
I think he
wearing
looks
here.
good. I like his gear. I was literally thinking I like his gear.
I don't know.
A lot of
He is
bedazzling and tassels, but
works for what he's going for, but
yeah.
it's just a little over the top for my taste. But what do I know? I'm
Oh
just some
wow,
mark.
that arm drag was pretty fucking tight.
All I can think about watching Brian Pillman though is his kid though.
Yeah, I was
How
thinking the
much?
same thing.
Yep.
I was reading a deal about him earlier today about how he basically WWE told him he couldn't use his name, and he's
Which
basically
isn't.
he didn't say it like this, but I can tell that he's trying to make a positive out of it. I don't think it
Yeah.
fucking ruined his day or anything. And the way that he explained it was that like he always wanted to have like a cool ring name, and he's always been using his dad's name. He's always been using somebody else's name, and now he has a name of his own. To, like
Right.
forge his own identity, and it's like, oh, okay, that's a really cool way to look at it. You know?
And if the Charlotte thing is any like thing to look at, he might incorporate more of his dad's shit later on anyway. So
Yeah. Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm not sure what just happened there, but it was kind of cool looking. Kind of looked like it was.
he'll show up on Raw and he'll be flying Lexus King or something.
Yeah, maybe. What was the what did they call him whenever he was like crazy?
Wasn't it just like loose cannon or something? Brian Pillman?
Yeah, loose
I
cannon.
don't.
Loose cannon's not bad though. Loose cannon, Lexus King. Sounds kind of good.
That could work.
Yeah.
I could see.
I don't know if you do that, but like if they were doing it, I don't think it'd be the end of the world.
I feel like they could do that and it'd be like a small reference, but he doesn't have to do like all his dad's mannerisms and shit. Like
Yeah.
anybody else can't, they could just be like a nod.
What do you think about Brian's gear here? Trying to figure it out.
I mean,
Really not even sure what I'm looking at.
yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm looking at either. Does it seem like a dollar sign? It's very, he has tassels on
He has a
his,
little bit of
on his,
tassels, yeah. I think he has
there's a lot of
spikes on his hips.
and bedazzling going on in this match.
Yeah, there is.
They're showing a Bobby Heenan for president sign in the middle of this match. That's how you know it's going somewhere.
Yeah, we love Heenan. I was listening to something today, and I think that it might have been the Shivani podcast, maybe, where they were basically saying comparing modern day Don Callis is like he's like a modern day Bobby Heenan or Paul Heyman as far as like commentary goes, which I thought was a pretty cool uh, comparison, honestly.
See? So did you miss the part where I was trying to start to bury the giant yellow bullshit on the middle of the canvas?
No, you're
Did you miss?
burying the stuff on the canvas.
I kind of was. I'm not a big fan of it.
Really?
I guess the crosshair thing works for like war games, but like they use that WCW logo with the crosshair a lot during this time, don't they? And I don't get it.
I'm not sure to be honest with you, but I don't know.
It's just,
We're just now in modern times getting to where more and more things are getting put on the mat. Impact has a ton of shit on their mat. I'm sorry, TNA.
I'm not against stuff on the mat so much. It's just like,
You just don't like that logo in particular.
yeah, that logo. It's just WCW with a fucking crosshair on it. It works for like war games, I guess, because war, gun.
Yeah, I like it in
But
this
like,
context.
I'm pretty sure they use it in different pay-per-views and shit too. And I'm just like, why? Why is there a crosshair? What does that have to do with? I don't know. But then again, this is also the company that has the tagline where the big boys play.
Yeah, I also was gonna say it was like kind of Southern wrestling. I know they were trying to not be that around this point, but that's a stigma that some people held about it.
That might also explain the crosshair now that you put it that way.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at.
You hate it more too. Like,
Yeah, right.
damn it, it's too fucking southern.
Oh my god, damn it.
They are fired again. Oh wait, come back. We're about to go to Oklahoma. We
God,
need you
don't do
for a
that.
dark. What?
I said, don't do that.
Why they brought him back for like dark matches and shit. It was weird.
Wait, what are you talking about? What are we talking about?
JR getting
Oh,
like brought
JR.
in Oklahoma.
No, it was cool. It was cool. They got a pretty good pop.
You thought I was talking about the WCW character Oklahoma, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I don't think you said JR, and if you did, I didn't catch it.
No, yeah, I was
So it
talking
was
about
just
Jim.
like the idea of bringing WCW to Oklahoma randomly.
Yeah, no, don't do that either.
I
Don't bring
definitely don't want to
anybody.
see the character Oklahoma. I'm really
Oh, no.
dreading that, by the way. Just
Yeah,
to
that's
let you
gonna
know ahead
be
of time. Good thing it's like that's a future me problem.
kinda.
As soon as I see
This is a
Russo, I'm gonna fucking go ballistic though.
Yeah, that's when you know it's over. Kinda.
It really is. It really is. Coffin on roller skates. Woohoo.
Goddamn, goddamn motherfucker! You fucking.
What are you goddamn motherfuckering?
I'm being corny because you
Oh,
brought up Bruce.
is that your corny voice?
I saw it is at 9 p.m. after I've worked 11 and a half hours. Yeah,
I started to say, I think I've heard you do a better corny voice than that.
probably.
We're talking over a pretty good match here.
That was me at like tired as shit trying to do
Yeah.
Bruce's corny.
So
What the
explain what we're
fuck?
looking at right now.
I was gonna ask you because what the fuck is he doing?
Oh, it's some kind of sitting on your ass surfboard stretch.
Yeah, surfboard stretch is a good way to put it, I guess. But
It's
he's just
similar.
sitting on.
Oh, he took a bump on that shove. That was pretty great. Oh, fuck. He
That
took an even
was,
bigger bump.
oh man. Yeah, Brian said, "Fuck you." That was a dumbass spot, and then Johnny B. Bad said, "Fuck you" back, and shoved him down, and now they're just shooting on each other, and this has suddenly got entertaining. At least that's what I headcanoned just now. Or
Well, we're
maybe
shooting.
perchance,
We're shooting, so
maybe
therefore I'm going to do the top rope eye rake. Because I'm shooting. Brother. Or am
no,
I?
that comes brother comes later, brother. Is Johnny is Mark Marrow Johnny here bleeding? Or is
Yeah,
that just
yeah, he's got color. He's got color. I don't know what happened. Because I think it's hard way. It doesn't look like he
oh I
bleeded.
think fuck this match actually.
What's
He's
that?
leaving.
Oh yeah, he's getting
Brian
the fuck out.
fuck this.
Oh, this little girl in the front row, she's like yelling at him and fucking waving his arm, waving her arm. I can't
Oh
fucking
now he
tell.
has to get back in. Alright, he's getting back in finally. Another
He trying
handshake.
to, yeah,
Oh,
is he trying to handshake? Code of honor?
after they were just shooting on each other.
Right.
Johnny B. Bad's like, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing?
I think he's threatening to punch him, and then they just kind of went back to wrestling instead of, and they never really paid that off there at all just now.
Are they actually shooting or are they just
No, what
working?
the fuck are you talking about shooting? Come on, man.
Because he just was like, get the heck out of my ring.
9 o'clock post work you is like, oh man, wrestling's a shoot. Wrestling's real. They're
That's
actually trying to
God,
kill each
man,
other.
it's the 90s. I'm falling back into being like a freaking child, man.
Yeah, do the NWA reunion guy.
NWA reunion guy?
It's still real to me, damn it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that was, right? I'm pretty sure.
Something like that. It was some sort of NWA thing.
Man, this match is going. They're getting time right now.
Yeah?
Dang, how deep are we? We're almost 20 minutes into this pay-per-view, and this is still the first match. Like,
It
we
is a
had a promo
pay-per-view.
package, and then they made their way to the ring. So,
Yep.
15 minutes? Give or take. I
Then
don't
you
know.
see the red shirt old man walking his wife through the crowd on the hard cam. They're already gone though. I don't know why my eye was drawn to that, but
I don't know. Have you pulled up the cage match yet?
no, I'm just on mobile. I have Kamala pulled up. Are you wanting to know what the rest of the card is? Is that what you're?
Oh, no, I just thought you might want to talk. It's a talking point, that's all.
WCW Fall Brawl. Oregon.
I guess it is just spoilers, though.
Kinda. But I mean,
Spoilers
I
for
can look at
a
the
almost.
people's might know what's coming next.
Yeah, well,
I the Long War Games. That's 98. That's not right at all.
Big headbutt by
Oh,
Brian and a double down here.
War Games. There's an opportunity somewhere in this recording to slip in some William Regal talk because of War Games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
You
Because
want to
he's
talk about
famous.
Regal? Or is something you want to talk about Regal?
Not really. It was just the War Games because he's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
meme
Is the
War Game.
NXT War Games guy? I think AEW even had him say blood and guts at some point.
Yeah, once, but it wasn't as cool because it wasn't War Games.
No, but I thought it was all right.
Why can I not find a damn card? This isn't. This is Wikipedia though, so that's probably why. What year? What year are we watching? 95?
95.
That might help too. I'm still on the wrong damn. I went
Jesus.
back to 94. Production value. That's what you bring me in
That's
for.
right, man. I've been really working on like editing and stuff behind the curtain, and listening to the very first podcast where I tell you we're live and you immediately start playing the JR's My Ass, except your microphone
Yeah.
is barely picking it up and it's going in and out. So it's like
No.
silence with a side of JR's My Ass for like the first 5 minutes or 10, 20 seconds of the podcast. And then I go,
Brother.
"This is great audio," and you go, "Is it?" And I say, "No," because it really, really wasn't.
Nuts. That's what I
And
like
that's
to
how we
hear.
got this whole shindig started, man.
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill. Ooh.
God, he's gonna kill the podcast, and we just fucking started.
3 episodes in, 4 or 5. I don't remember. I already
Uh,
lost count.
real life, this is the 5th episode we've done.
Okay. It's the third WCW show. That's what it was.
Yeah. Which
So,
we only have to worry about WCW pay-per-views for a little while because I don't think ECW has a pay-per-view for a hot minute. It's like a big deal when they finally get a pay-per-view.
yeah, they don't have very many at all, do they?
So
Like in
WCW or
total.
ECW?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do monthly even when they're going hard. I don't think. Holy shit, Tombstone!
Oh my god. Just
Tombstone hooks
casual.
the leg. Yeah, I mean it was a tilt-a-whirl off the ropes Tombstone at that.
Just drops that as a mid-match. God dang, Brian. Just killing the business over here. Just
Undertaker's
doing.
finisher is a high spot, brother.
So I have a card pulled up in front of me, and there was 4 dark matches. Would you like those?
Yeah, let's hear what was on the pre-show. The dark matches, for the crowd.
All right. So the first actual match that they had was Big Bubba Rogers defeated Mark Thorne.
Man was in the main event of the first Nitro, and he can't even get on the pay-per-view.
Well, and then the second match was, I guess, the popcorn match of the dark matches because Disco Inferno defeated Joey Maggs.
They have Disco Inferno already? Are you sure
Yeah.
you're on the right year?
Yeah, because I'm the first televised match is Johnny B. Bad and Brian Pillman, so
All right.
um, that's great that I said Disco Inferno and I'm burying him, calling him the popcorn match, and then you're like, "Are you sure?" Like
I just
this
didn't
show.
think they had Disco this early. I didn't think he showed up. I didn't.
Well, and the rest of us wished he wouldn't show up at all. Anyway,
Hey!
hey, Alex Wright versus Eddie with a Y Guerrero was
Oh
also a
yeah.
dark man. Eddie with a Y.
So we got no Eddie on this show. Why are we even
Um,
watching WCW?
yeah, I don't know.
Let's just turn
Let's
it off.
just go to bed.
Let's just go watch.
Fuck.
We'll watch like early 2000s SmackDown.
Right. Maybe as like a bonus.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
The American males, which is Marcus Bagwell
So,
and Scotty Riggs.
do you have any ideas for a Patreon? Should we be doing pay-per-views only on Patreon? Should we be doing like modern stuff on Patreon, pay-per-view live streams? What do you think? These are
Worry
just
about no Patreon until you get like some people actually follow and care about this thing.
yeah.
Honestly,
I'm just trying to get everything taken care of, you know?
um,
Like I made like fucking 6 social media accounts like the day before yesterday or something, or maybe it was just yesterday. I can't even remember. Time's not real.
man, this match is still going on. What the hell?
This match
Backslide.
is still going on. They rung the bell. The ref says it was 2. 20-minute time limit. Holy smokes, a time limit draw?
That
Holy.
can't be right.
I was
That's not happening. I also have spoilers though. What's he saying here? So I've got my stuff muted, so I have no idea what hair plugs for men is saying here. But I get the feeling
Death, we must have a winner between Flying Brian and Johnny B. Bad.
Did that pick up well?
well, I heard the part where Tony said sudden death must have a winner, which yes, the match goes at least like another 9 little bit extra minutes. So
9 minutes? Really?
yep.
Holy
It's,
crap, this match really went deep.
it was a 20-minute time limit draw, and the match on the card is listed as 29 minutes and 14 seconds. So we got another 10 minutes to go, buddy. Yep. But the other dark match was American Males versus the Nasty Boys. So
Oh, I do not. I have like a list of wrestlers I have a rational heat with, and the Nasty Boys are on that list.
Nasty Boys, Disco Inferno.
See, disco's not like I hate disco in the same way everyone else hates disco. It's not something that's special to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If I seen him on the street, I probably wouldn't be like, "Hey, fuck you, Disco." I'd just be
Well,
like,
no,
"I
but
don't
also like I'm not gonna go listen to a podcast that he's on.
exactly." If you
Um,
seen him on the street,
I
you would
used
just
to.
know who he was and keep walking.
I used to be a listener of Russo's podcast, which had disco on either every episode or semi regularly, and
Pretty much
I
regularly. Yeah.
I was a regular I was a semi regular listener of the Keeping It 100 with Conan, and I stopped listening to that one because I got sick of listening to Conan do bong rips into the microphone.
He's gonna DM you and ask you if you've listened to his podcast recently now.
Is it all bong rips now? Oops, all bong rips. It was like it
No,
was brutal. It was just loud bubbling from the bong. While he would like say something to set somebody else to say something, and God, let me just say that whole sentence again. He would say something to set somebody else up to say something, and then while they were talking, he would light it up, and the
yeah,
fucking bong bubbling would just completely overshadow whatever the fuck they were saying, and I don't know if he knew or not, but it got to be so regular where I just did not want to listen to that anymore. If he was doing it on purpose, it's hilarious. But I don't think he was. And then I stopped listening to Russo's podcast just because it was too often where he would contradict himself / go back on stuff.
I mean, yeah, we don't got to get into
No, I
the
mean
reasons.
we can because I mean we're here to talk anyway. I don't care. I'm nobody. You know what is what I have to say about Vince Russo mean to anything? um,
But no, I remember his like segments where he would try to make fun of the journalists and stuff.
there would be instances where he would have good points, but then where he would say, "Okay, we cared about these characters at this time because we made vignettes and we did this and we did that for these characters before they debuted, so that you would have something to go off of when they debuted." This is the
Yeah, yeah.
specific instance I'm referring to. And then I remember when an NXT character started getting vignettes on the main roster, he buried the shit out of it. He literally was like, "Who cares, bro? Who cares, bro?" Like you literally were just like not like in that fucking episode or anything, but like several times in the past would bury characters who were just making. He would be like, "Oh, these NXT characters just show up on TV and we're expected to know who they are, and only the fucking hardcore fans know who they are." Which, okay, that's kind of sort of a valid fucking comment, I guess. But then when they would actually do the things that he said, "Oh, this is what you should be doing. You should be doing vignettes. You should be doing this. You should be doing that." And when they actually did those things, he still buried it because he had to for his podcast, I guess. I don't know. But when it started getting to that point, I don't remember who all it was. Also, he would just incessantly bury the shit out of Finn Balor for no reason.
That's what I was gonna bring up actually. I was gonna say the big thing I remember like that I was just like, what the
They were
fuck,
making
dude?
fun of the flashing lights, right? The
Not necessarily.
when he like lifts his
I
arms
was
up.
well, yeah, he did make fun of that a lot. But no, there was I remember Russo freaking trying to swear that if you were a fan of Finn Balor, you must be gay or something. And I'm like,
Oh
one,
my
what the fuck? Who
god.
cares? Yeah, one, what the fuck? Who cares? And two, like, the fuck? Like, huh?
Yeah.
But I'm like listening to this, and I'm like,
I
it's wrestling. It's scantily clad men in fucking tights. Like, I get it a little bit. It's kind of there's some homoerotic moments if you want to analyze it that way, but
right.
it's like, what the like? You're reading too deep into shit. It was just dumb, and I was just like, fucking, what the fuck is this, dude? Now he's gay bashing people for liking Finn Balor's wrestling. Like, what the fuck? That was the one that I remember that I was just like, I don't know about this dude anymore.
So yeah, we
Because
both go ahead.
I used to listen to that shit every week too, and
I was
I
too.
don't know.
I was a weekly listener, and a weekly listener of Corny's pod, and I stopped listening to Corny just because like I felt like there were times where he was like needlessly overly negative that to the point that it actually was affecting my mental health. And it's like,
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
there's like Corny, especially way more than Russo even would drop these kernels of gold and just fucking, oh, that makes so much sense. He would just say things in just the right way that would it would just drop knowledge on you. You know what I'm saying? But then and then he now apparently his show is now just a fucking AEW review show.
Mostly, yeah.
Which I probably part of the problem on that because in the times that I would be listening to it, I'd be like, oh, I want to hear him talk about it because like again, I for a while the good things that he would drop in his podcast outweighed the negativity. And when that stopped being the case, it became difficult to sit through. And I want to take a pause on the subject just for a second because oh fuck, I said
Ooh.
suicide dive. Oh, he kind of just grazed him though. Holy shit. This match is
I
still going on. We are fucking 35 minutes into this pay-per-view, and we are still on the first match. They are killing it. They are absolutely killing it. Making a fan out of me.
This might be the longest match on the show, actually.
Oh, really? Longer than War Games? War Games is supposed to be
Yeah,
long as shit.
yeah.
Uh,
So slight spoilers, yes, it's longer than the War Games.
oh, wow.
Yeah. By at least like 10 minutes. So, yeah.
That's insane. Okay, but hey, do you think that the time on War Games counts the pre-match match? You know what I mean? Because like they do a whole bunch of shit before the match, quote unquote, technically begins.
That's a good question. You'd have to ask whoever put these times on this card on the internet.
Hey, big crossbody. Johnny B. Bad gets the win.
The crowd come
Um,
on. Yeah.
yeah, the big pop. That was really good shit.
They really had the crowd going on that.
I'm gonna see if I can try to track this.
Who cares about your ma? Thanks.
Look at this. Over that top rope. Somersaults over the top rope and lands on Flying Brian. Shoots him in. Look at the velocity. Look at his speed. Two freight trains collide in the middle. And here's Johnny B. Bad. Again, colliding right with Flying Brian right in the middle. He's not going anyplace. 1, 2, and a 3. He earned it. He was lucky. Lucky.
You know that crossbody there at the end actually looked like it was supposed to be a double down.
Yeah. God bless Bobby Heenan, though. He was just too good at this stuff, man.
Most of the stuff that I've seen of Heenan is him as a manager. Because I haven't watched any WCW until this go round. His stuff as a commentator is pretty much like, besides the tiny bits of stuff that I have seen, is pretty well not in my wheelhouse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, it's not like I'm super knowledgeable on early WCW stuff anyway,
Yeah.
and I'm only fast knowledgeable about late 90s and early 2000s. But yeah, like the Heenan clips are always, oh, he's yelling at somebody again now. It's always good stuff. Like he was just on it like all the time.
I'm gonna try to track this here.
Boy.
And Arn Anderson, during the embryonic stages of your career, this is where it all began. And isn't it ironic that the two of you should return here tonight as adversaries?
Doctor, the symbol of excellence. Double A. It was you and I. For 15 years we saw him come, we saw him go, but we bonded. We lived together. We sweated together. We bled together. And at times we cried together. But we shared that bond. Never having a brother, never having a sister, me adopted, you from a broken home, we bonded. We became what life's all about. We were best friends through it all. I never asked you for anything that I wouldn't give back, and you the same way. But here, today, ironically enough, Asheville, Horseman Country, the two of us, we don't walk that aisle tonight, side by side, masters of the war games as the Horsemen were. No, we go out from opposite ends of the building. And as I said earlier, Double A, so many people in life never have an opportunity to stand next to greatness, to be around greatness, much less touch greatness. And tonight, my friend, you're going to face greatness.
Ric Flair, can I interrupt? right now, as we stand here, a few minutes before your match, do you hate the man? Do you hate Arn Anderson?
The problem is, I love him. But I love him so much that tonight I gotta show him why. He's gonna have to explain to his little boy. Or I'm gonna have to explain to mine. There's only one king of the hill. And in Asheville, North Carolina, styling and profiling, it's going to be the Nate Shabbar.
I thank you very much from back to the locker room.
You know, it looked for a second there like Rick was gonna fall backwards into the set.
That would have been funny.
Did you see that? Did you notice that?
No, I didn't notice.
Did that sound all right, by the way?
Yeah, it sounded fine. The short hair though.
Yeah, I think he looks alright. I think he's good right now, though. So you want to?
It's not.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, it's not like the super short Ric Flair hair. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's not a complete fucked fucker yet. But
You want to go ahead and read the rest of the card to me?
sure. So right now we're getting Cobra, which I believe is the gentleman on the screen. At least I would hope. Yeah, it says Cobra on his gear there. He is going to be facing Craig Pittman. And then after this, we will get Diamond Dallas Page with the Diamond Doll and Max Muscle against the Renegade for the WCW World Television Championship.
Can I
And
just
then
tell you
following-
something? Hold on. I'm going to pause real fast here for this. One of the biggest things that I have against WCW, not that I'm like a hater necessarily, but all I have to really go off is the propaganda WWE has fed me as a fan since I discovered wrestling in 05.
Fair.
I feel like one of the biggest things I have against WCW is like they have so many characters who are just named terribly. Like,
Yeah.
So you were just like, oh, somebody's named Max Muscle. That's fucking dumb. And then if you fast forward way into the future, I know that there's Major Guns just because a chick has big tits.
Well,
And then of course
bro.
every single terrible name that fucking God, I can't remember his actual name, but Hugh Morris, Huge Erection, General Erection, fucking.
I believe some of that is Russo stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Though the Misfits names being
It's not
all
just those penis ones though. There are other.
no, yeah, they're
Who is a Pitbull? He looks familiar, kind of.
what he just army crawled from one ring to the other. That was kind of funny.
That was a good little bit there. Choking him out with the fucking what is that called? Where the strap with the bullets? I'm sure there's a word for it.
Because I'm fucking southern as fuck, but bandolera or something like that. I don't know. I probably mispronounced the crap out of that, but it's in my head.
You already know better than I do. Holy shit, dude! Almost just like knocked the fuck out of the referee just now. Did you see that?
Yep.
He was like trying to pump up for the crowd or whatever. So why is this match on the pay-per-view? Just because it's war themed?
Probably.
Okay.
One guy's called Cobra. Yeah, probably.
He wasn't even dressed up like Cobra Commander. Anyway, go ahead and read the rest of the card. My bad.
But yeah, Cobra is probably a too simple of a,
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
What's his gimmick? Well, his name is Cobra, and he has a snake on his fucking tights. Okay, but what's his gimmick? Anywho, after DDP and the Renegade, what's the Renegade?
Not a great name either. The Wall just came to my mind. The fucking Wall. Crowbar?
And this match is over, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still burying bad
All right.
names.
Yep. just see. This match is already over a
Yeah.
minute and 22.
Well, I'd like to think that Brian and Johnny went too long, and the Pitbull Cobra match was gonna be a real all-timer, and they got their time cut.
Sure, let's go with that. So we'll see DDP and the Renegade here in a minute, but after that, it's the Harlem Heat with Sister Sherri against Bunkhouse Buck and Dick Slater with the Colonel Robert Parker for the WCW tag titles.
Does it say whether or not Harlem Heat and Sister Sherri cut a promo? Just curious.
No, it doesn't say that.
Okay.
This is just a list of matches, though. So,
Okay.
and
I don't have any
then
reason for asking that. I just wanted to know.
you think they're gonna come after Hulk Hogan?
They might. I don't know what the time frame is on that.
Think they want the gold?
Maybe. Let's hear what Tony Schiavone has to say.
Okay.
Man just needed some direction. The man needed some help. Nobody's more intense than Paul Orndorff unless it's the Macho Man Randy Savage. And he has such an ego. Well, you know. Well, maybe it's all changed now for Mr. Wonderful. This video will show you he was approached in the dressing room after that match. Take a look at this.
We're getting the package here.
Is it the total package?
What is this?
What in the world?
I can't believe it. Can't believe it. What's going on? That's gotta happen. This is on the wall. Who am I? This ain't me. What's going on? I don't know if I'm Mr. Wonderful or not anymore. Just don't know, man. Gary Spivey? They let me back here to see you.
Who the fuck is this fucking weirdo with a silver afro thing on his head?
Well, you know, it was
Oh,
all.
I
It was all
don't
the
know.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know who this Gary Spivey is.
Well,
I feel like I've
I
heard
was
the
in-
name before, but
I definitely haven't. I was interested in the package when it was jump cuts of Paul Orndorff freaking out. Now I'm just like, it's not a choice to have it involve a jump cuts. Now they're just talking.
yeah.
Boom.
Look in the mirror. What do you see? The cult's personality?
Brother. That sounds like person that or like their whole. I don't know if it would get over. Oh, now I see Gary Spivey in the. Wow. That was a terrible. This stuff is so dated. What the heck?
Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm being quiet. I just kind of
Perplexed.
enthralled. Perplexed is a better word. Yeah.
Not to be confused with the perfect plex, which is something else.
So is this before or after he kicked Vader's ass IRL?
Beats the crap out of me. But I don't like the way he's looking at us in that mirror.
Oh shit! He's gonna kick our ass in flip flops right now.
He's gonna kick our ass through this footage, yeah.
That's the hand he knocked Vader out with. He just kissed it.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
He's like, this sweet thing right
Fuck
here.
Vader, yeah.
Clean
Take your
out.
shit.
I got this. That's how he remembers who he is. Gary Spivey with the silver afro just comes and says, "Hey, Aren't you the guy that knocked out Vader? And he's like, yes. Yes, I am.
And he kissed himself. That's
That's kind of weird, but all right.
a little weird. A little weird, but it's okay. That was an interesting video package.
Yeah, it was
I'm
strange.
not crazy. He is the one who fucking knocked the shit out of Vader, right?
I have no idea. I don't even know what you're talking about, honestly.
Oh, really? If it's him, I
Nope.
think it was fucking Paul Orndorff. Just, Vader being an asshole bully in the locker room. And supposedly the story goes is that Paul Orndorff got fed up and while wearing like fucking swim trunks and flip-flops, walked up to Vader and kicked the shit out of him till like he cried or whatever. Which is, and like, that's like specifically in flip-flops. Like, he didn't take off his flip-flops, he wasn't wearing badass boots. Everyone just thinks it's hilarious that he beat up Vader while wearing flip-flops. Anyway,
Wow.
here's fucking DDP.
Flamboyant as fuck,
Yeah,
DDP.
this is DDP where, according to Bischoff, he had like 50,000 gimmicks.
Well, I mean,
Where he'd be like chewing gum, smoking on a cigarette, have a woman on his arm, has all glitter all over him.
it's just demand.
Yeah, he's demand. Yeah, honestly, I'd put the title on this version of DDP. Right here, right now.
In this, yeah, early 90s. Yeah, I can see it.
They should pull a switcheroo right now and put the title on Weird Singlet with Pink Diamond DDP.
Yeah, I don't know. The singlet's a bit much, but yeah. With the weird,
yeah.
like, dollar.
Oh, there's the
sunglasses.
cigar. There's the cigar. He is kind of like an old Zicky Dice.
That is a good way to put it, actually.
Yeah.
Hadn't thought of that. But yeah. Makes sense why he's called Diamond Dallas Page, though, when you look at this, though, eh?
Yeah.
Because he's like the hot shit. He is the diamond. He's got the cigar. He's got the
yeah,
girl.
Jimmy Hart.
Oh,
He's
daddy, here we go.
He's red and yellow, baby. Oh, he's with the fucking Renegade. Holy shit.
That wasn't on my my thing either.
Here comes
I didn't know Jim coming.
not Jim Hellwig. Not the Ultimate Warrior. Good God, it's like not even like subtle. Holy shit. He's just the Ultimate Warrior.
No, he's the renegade.
He's Ryback? He's even got the airbrush shits.
I bet he would have legally changed his name to the Ultimate Warrior if, he would have had the idea that you could do that back then.
You mean like Ultimate Warrior did? Right,
Yeah.
what a sell. Holy shit.
No, I mean, like,
into the post. He sold into the crowd. Incredible.
what was that?
That was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I take.
That was
I'm doubling back. Put the belt on Diamond Dallas Page right now.
Brawl.
Come on, bro. You're
Nah,
gonna do
he
the
should-
fucking. Trying to think of a fucking DDPY stretch, but I can't right now.
I was gonna make a yoga reference too. Damn it.
Don't call it yoga, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's not your mama's yoga
That's
or
right.
whatever. That the
Yeah, that's
Like-
yeah. When I was doing his routine every day, you watch the same video every day, kind of thing to follow along with, and he would drop the same lot because you're watching the same video, but also he would say the same things in a few different videos, like almost
Yeah.
verbatim. He's like, and if you don't have the heart monitor, plan on getting it, and That's a more important one, but he had a few other ones that were just kind of like funny lines that he'd said in several different videos. This is some weirdness going on right now. What even I don't know what the fuck we're even try to
Renegade.
just call the action for a minute.
Oh boy. Cover 1, 2, kick out. DDP's getting back to his feet. Renegade shoots him off the ropes. Nope, he counters the whip. Misses a clothesline. Renegade comes back and crossbodies into the ropes.
Yeah, he kind of ate shit face first there.
He kind of did. An elbow to the back of the head. Now DDP looks like he's choking him on the top rope here. Referee's trying to pull him off. He's yelling at the referee.
Watch out for Max Muscle, who is fucking jacked. I give him that. It'd be much funnier if he was a skinny dude.
Yeah.
Like it's like his name's Max Muscle, but it comes out and it's fucking cheeseburger or something.
He's old Nick from DDP. She's got a 10 sign there for anyone who may be watching along
Sean
at the moment.
Ty Dillinger, was that his name?
Yeah, that was his WWE name. My bad. Did I just immediately Ty Dillinger? I didn't even say Sean Spears. Fed shill. 10.
There it is. Yeah, 10. You know, he was watching this show and he had that idea for sure.
Oh yeah, he was like, damn. Diamond Dallas Page with the Diamond Doll, he had the right idea.
Yeah, he was like, man, I would have put my title on this guy, and he was like, oh, that was a mistake. If I just steal from him, then I'll get the title for sure. And then he got fucking future endeavored. Not that I'm laughing at that. He obviously turned out fine.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good
He's
for
got
himself.
his school. From what I understand, he's happy with where he is, and that's good.
He's got a kid. I think they're expecting another kid.
Hey,
you know.
Diamond's cock right in his face. All right. We're having a wrestling match here, kind of. Or Dallas is. Renegade's just kind of here.
Renegade's a warm body. The rocket fuel.
Tell me one thing that the Renegade has done this match besides, like, eat shit.
I didn't even realize the Renegade was who it was, honestly. I think I knew that was his name here, but I, repressed it. I didn't even, when I was looking at the run sheet, I didn't realize it was going to be him. Anywho, he wears the face paint, he does the running to the ring, he does the body press. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Renegade.
Like I said, it's not even like, I don't feel like they have plausible deniability here. You know? I think that this is more of a ripoff than, like, fucking Scott Hall showing up and still doing the accent of Racer Ramon. Yeah. That kick was a little sick.
Pretty much the same character. Yeah, you're not wrong. But I don't think they're worried about the Renegade. So that's the difference.
Nah, Nash in a t-shirt and jeans was way cooler than Diesel ever was anyway. Sorry, Bruce. Oh, okay, that was cool. Handspring fucking elbow from the Renegade. Oh, he almost lost his foot to the crack in between the rings there.
The sell that Dally gave he's selling his ass off for this shit.
He is fucking
trying.
He's trying real hard here. Jawbreaker. Renegade bounces back to the ropes. I keep thinking Max Muscle's gonna do something.
He doesn't have to do anything, bro. He's intimidating. He's got Max Muscle.
Oh, big DDT.
DDT from DDP.
That should have been his fucking finish.
Nah.
I don't know where the fuck he got this weird ass arm head drop thing. All right, but that shit ain't gonna get over anywhere for anyone. I don't care if you're in a singles or a tag team. You know, you could have another dude lift him high up in the air and hit that move, it still wouldn't get over. And they'd kick out every time.
Am I supposed to react to that?
I don't know. I think it's fucking funny.
This is for the world television title, by the
Oh,
way.
is it? Holy shit! I had no idea. Oh, here comes Max
Yeah.
Muscle.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Renegade.
there he goes.
Oh no, the Renegade is the champion. He had the belt on when he came out. I don't know
Oh,
if you
was he?
realized that. Yeah,
That sounds right.
you were trying not to see the Renegade, I know.
This is the first Renegade match I've ever seen, by the way.
Yeah, me too, probably. Honestly.
He's got
Hopefully
that
the last.
fucking Jimmy Hart. Oh, there's the Diamond Cutter.
Bang. I don't think
Bang.
he's doing that yet, but it's over. New champion.
New television champion, DDP. Hey, I told you to strap him up, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
I was thinking big gold, but this works.
It is a world title. It's called the world television title. So, I mean,
That's true.
DDP. And girl, I guess, doesn't like the way it happened. I don't know. She didn't seem happy. Big 3 count replay there.
It's your winner, and that was a shot.
That was a shock to Shivani.
Get used to hearing that from Shivani and WCW.
The greatest night in the history of our great fucking sport.
Yeah, you know. You're about to get to see a Harlem Heat match, though. Are you ready?
Oh, I fucking love Harlem Heat.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not too up on my Harlem Heat stuff.
I mean,
but
I'm
love
not
it.
either. It's not like I've seen a ton, but I've seen a few of their matches, and Booker T, frankly, is on my Mount Rushmore. So.
He's in my fave 5.
Oh, god damn, brother.
That's a
Ducky,
reference.
ducky, quack, quack.
Ah,
So, do you want a Mount Rushmore? I mean, it's kind of a thing in the community, right? Everybody's got their Mount Rushmores or whatever.
I guess, but it just really depends on the time period that you're like. I can't narrow it down to just a handful.
Do it now, so that way, in
I
like
can
5
change.
years, people ask you for your fucking Mount Rushmore. You go, nah, go listen to our fucking our War Games Fall Brawl episode.
Right?
Yeah. This is a good look, by the way.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And you know what? I'm gonna say fucking Booker T's brother looks fucking awesome here. I'm trying to think of his fucking name actually. And
Right?
Stevie Ray, yeah.
Yeah.
I just was like blanking really hard. I thought he looked fucking awesome there when they were standing in front of the pyro. Like they both looked great, but I was like looking at Stevie Ray like, holy shit, what a killer.
Yeah. They definitely got the team dynamic down here.
Yeah.
All of them, all 3 of them with the matching stuff, looking badass. Yeah.
I'm all about a fucking heavyweight tag team. I think we're missing that in modern wrestling a little bit. You know, I want to see like Big Bill and Lance Archer and fucking.
Or FTR.
I love FTR, but you know, like.
Well, I'm saying I want to FTR.
I'm just saying they're a certain archetype of tag team that is cool, but I think that an archetype tag team that we don't really have a whole lot of anymore is like fucking big man road warrior type tag teams. You know, I just want two big motherfuckers to come out and kill motherfuckers. You know? Oh god, is that a Colonel Robert Parker?
Yes, it is.
Supposedly he chose the hog.
Oh, really?
Supposedly every time any chance that he had an opportunity to take the hog versus something else, he chose the hog.
Okay. That's a reference.
Supposedly the
Don't
man
really
could
need.
jump rope.
Okay.
That is the rumor and innuendo. I'm very tired.
Yep. Colonel Robert Parker. I wonder if that gimmick could get over today.
Uh, maybe. I don't know. I'm all for trying old shit again.
I feel like it would not go very well, but I guess that was kind of, I don't know.
I mean, you don't just have to be a fucking straight up plantation owner. He's not gonna come out and do racial slurs.
I guess, but
He could just like chicken.
he could just what? Good lord! I mean, he does kind of remind you of the same aesthetic as the KFC mascot one.
Yeah, he's the colonel.
Yeah. That's what they do. They sell chicken.
Insert clip of Ziggler do it as
Oh yeah,
the
he
colonel
was
from KFC.
Colonel. Right, the KFC one. Yeah. Oof. Oof. I don't really know too much about any of these people besides like Booker T and a little bit of Harlem Heat. So
Yeah, like I said before, I love Booker. I think everything he's done has been really significant in one way or another. He's on my Mount Rushmore. Um, I'll go ahead and do mine if you don't want to do yours just a second. But for me, it's probably like Booker T, Rey Mysterio, uh, Triple H, and Austin, maybe.
yeah, I mean the Triple H kind of probably shows about when your like big peak in fandom was, I guess. But
Yeah, but like I'm also for him, I'm also taking into consideration his like contributions outside of the ring, also.
fair. I'm not
But
saying
even then, not like I think he's pretty high up there. You know, like yeah, I didn't. I get that like the fucking Reign of Terror is gonna bring some people down. It's also really funny that I put him and Booker T on the list. um,
I wasn't gonna
unintentionally.
mention that, but yeah.
But yeah, no, I love both those guys. I love all those guys. I think Rey Mysterio is the greatest of all time in his genre, head and shoulders. Uh,
Yeah.
and not just
Hard
in
to
his genre, but I have a whole lot of love and respect for Rey Mysterio and everything he's done and accomplished. And of course, Austin is the greatest of all time, probably. But in that same instance, if I had to cut one for something, I'd probably cut Austin, just because it's my list, and the other three guys are more for me personally.
What?
And then Austin is like me. What? Austin is just me kind of recognizing burning hotter than anybody else ever.
Yeah. But no, I'm not saying Triple H isn't good. Like one of my favorite matches I've seen. It was obviously it didn't see it like as it happened or anything, but the Cactus Jack Triple H Royal Rumble title
actually,
match.
it's funny. Before you even said that, like you started talking, and I realized who I was going to cut Austin for. And I was going to cut Austin for Mick Foley.
That's fair, I guess. That's fair because Mick's character work and stuff, and the bumps he took. Yeah,
No.
that's fair. I can get behind that. If anyone's gonna take Austin's place, yeah, Mick. That's good.
Honorable mentions: Kurt Angle.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't like the Mount Rushmore
There's always
thing. Because
somebody else you're like, oh, I want to put this person on the list.
it's
Let me
like,
make like a top 10 list, and I can probably make that work.
well, let me make the top 500 list, honestly. But like
Yeah, you
somebody else,
know what? We should do that. No one's ever done that. Let's just
like
look
a
at all the
500.
fucking wrestlers and just be like, these are the 500 best wrestlers. And then
No,
maybe you can
yeah,
do it every year.
yeah, and then like it could update based on what's happened in the last year. Yeah, that sounds great. I'm sure that wouldn't go to anybody's head.
You know, we might be onto something here. But somebody else who who'd be really high up there for me is and I it's kind of like low key because I don't think of him as like one of my favorite wrestlers, but I think that one of the two of my peaks of my fandom, one of the one of my two of my favorite moments of all time. One of them is with this guy, and then also I think that he's probably the best wrestler in the world right now, and that's Bryan Danielson.
Who?
Daniel Bryan.
Oh, why didn't you just say that?
Yeah, no, like WrestleMania 30, I think is the greatest WrestleMania of all time. Attitude Era marks, eat your heart out. Yeah, like 17's great, but 30 start to finish is just a way better show. And I think the Daniel Bryan story is probably at least as I'm trying to think of the right word here, but at least as significant as the not significant, well, compelling. Compelling is the word I'm trying to come up with. The Daniel Bryan story is at least as compelling as the Austin and Rock story. Also, I'll take the Daniel Bryan monster package versus your Austin Rock My Way. And truthfully, either one could be the greatest package of all time.
True. I'm just not a big fan of Imagine Dragons.
I'm not either. But I fucking
I
love
think
that
that's
package. Are you a huge fan of Limp Bizkit?
Ah,
Are you out here listening to Chocolate Starfish?
sometimes actually, yeah. But, like, I'm not like I don't
I
know
mean,
all of
besides
stuff.
My Way and Rollin', what other songs from Limp Bizkit can you name? Because I actually know a few.
Right now, I don't know, but I know there's a few more than that in like my playlist
Oh
that
yeah,
like I go to.
it's just
But
one of
I
those days where you don't want to wake up.
yeah, and then fuck, what's the other one? I can't think of the name of the songs, but like if I
I
heard a little bit of them, I probably recognize a few more.
I don't think I can actually think of any other Limp Bizkit songs.
I'm just not good when you put me on the spot like that. But
That's all right.
if
Well, I'm gonna
I
put you on the
look,
spot real quick, and I'm gonna ask you again to try to make a Mount Rushmore.
no way, pal.
No way, pal.
No, I'm not doing that.
You're not supposed to break the rules of improv. You're supposed to say yes and.
No way, pal.
No way, pal.
For me, brother.
That doesn't work for me. You stroke it. Fu
Yeah,
Manchu.
you got the old starfish, and then there's the take a look around, and the yeah, I know, I've heard, yeah. Anyway, Limp Bizkit's all right. I don't know if I would say they're one of my favorite. I don't know if I'd buy an album, but in this modern age where we just have every song in the history of ever at our fingertips, I got a couple in the rotation. But yeah.
Is this the same guy refereeing all the matches? I haven't been paying attention. No. But I do, every time I look at this referee, I just think mentally, oh, he's the referee that turns heel, right? And I already made that bit at like one of the other episodes.
Yeah.
But that's just like I see him and that's what my brain immediately goes to.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Boy, we are really working the referee distraction here.
I think that's what we're supposed to do in these tag team matches, brother.
Yeah. I'm waiting for this other dude in the corner here to put a pantyhose on his head and start waving a chainsaw around, though.
Right? I was actually thinking the same thing.
It's like I don't even remember, like, who are they? Bunkhouse Buck and Dick Slater. I've heard the name Dick Slater before. Couldn't tell you which one of these guys is Dick Slater, though. To be honest with
I
you.
think it's the one in the jeans.
Fair.
No, I think it's the one in the black t-shirt. Actually, I think that's Dick Slater. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I would say 60%.
Anyway. So, I didn't read the rest of the card, but I mean, we know what the main event is.
Oh, go ahead and finish.
There's one more match in between this and the main event, and I don't know if you're ready for this, but it is Arn Anderson and Ric Flair.
Well, we did in fact watch a promo about it, so I had a sneaking suspicion.
Yeah, that's the match right before the main.
So we're gonna go from this to Rick and Arn, and then we're getting the main event.
Yes. And this is the part of the show where you start talking about how wrestlers all cheat on their wives or whatever, because I mentioned.
I really don't want that to be a bit. We've done it 2 episodes in a row now, and I just it's really weird that it's like if I had a dime for every one, I'd have 2 dimes, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, you know?
I mean, Ric Flair's gonna be a prominent fixture on WCW here.
So I have to talk about adultery every time Ric Flair's on the screen?
No, not necessarily, but
as I will if you want me to, I guess.
No. He'll probably do it for you.
That's true.
Space Mountain, woo!
Space Mountain, make every girl in here cry. Fucking.
But Rick, aren't you married?
Woo, that's it.
Don't worry about that, baby. Woo!
Having a hard time keeping these crocodiles down.
Anywho, Harlem Heat, and we're talking about all this crap. I feel bad.
I mean, to be fair, it's Harlem Heat versus. Are they Southern Justice? What is their group name?
I don't know. I didn't have a group name on the thing that I pulled up, but that doesn't mean that they didn't have one.
I think.
But I feel like
is Dick Slater and what was the other one?
Dick Slater and Bunkhouse Buck.
Okay. Southern Justice is a WWF thing, you think?
That's what I was gonna say. I think you're thinking of like somebody that was with Jeff Jarrett.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, it was like Midian and somebody else, right? With Southern Justice.
What?
Yeah, Midian was in Southern Justice, I'm pretty sure. There's somebody listening to this who actually knows that I'm totally full of shit or something, but I'm pretty sure that's the truth. Now you gotta look it up, brother.
Yeah, I guess.
Or maybe not, dude.
Why do I have Tom's pulled up? I guess TNA did just have a show. That's weird. Southern Justice, brother. Why does that sound like Never mind.
So how many deadlock bits are we gonna steal? Hopefully none.
Well,
At least one.
anywho, I googled Southern Justice WWF and Godwin's came up, so
What the fuck
I'm
was Midian in? Midian was in something. That was like a southern thing, I thought. I don't know, look at Midian.
look up Midian.
Not
Why did the Godwins come up? I'm confused
the
now.
Godwins were Southern Justice, I think.
Or Southern Justice, yeah. Because it says under their gimmicks that they were also known as Southern Justice. So there you go. It's the Godwins.
So this match has been going a little bit too long. I'm ready for like Booker to hit the scissors kick and go home. Or was
Right?
he doing the bookend here? I don't fucking know.
I don't know either. There's you a big boot. And then we're right back into the other man here putting on a single leg.
Crab. Yeah.
Can we just ring the bell? Where's Antonio Inoki?
Somebody stop the damn match.
Damn bell.
Did you end up Googling Midian?
No, I didn't.
Do that real
I was
fast.
with the Godwins, and then I started getting distracted by this
I actually don't
match.
know where I put my phone.
Midian WWF. Naked Midian?
Not Naked Midian. He did some kind of southern tag team.
I guess you're technically right, because apparently he is Phineas I. Godwin, so...
Oh, he is a Godwin. Okay. Then I was right. He was Southern Justice. I'm not stupid. I know wrestling things. Here comes Stevie Ray, big fucking...
So he was Pig.
He was Pig.
That's great. I didn't realize that either, so good on him for...
Weird sell from who I think is Dirty Dick Slater just now. Did you catch that?
No, because I was looking at the Midian wiki.
Stevie Ray went to like clothesline him over, and he kind of went 90% over, but held himself upside down, and then just like held himself there for a weird amount of time, came back in the ring, and then stopped a pinfall.
Mm.
And here's Sherri and Colonel Robert Parker in the other side of the ring, the other ring.
What?
Are they about to fuck in the ring right now? I think we're about to get the fucking sex celebration from Edge and
Whoa.
Lita right here, right now, brother.
Angle, actually, though. Yeah, maybe
We're about to see the hog live and in living color.
What?
Holy shit. Big ol' heckin' smoocher.
Oh,
it's the Nasty Boys. I fucking hate the Nasty Boys.
Yeah, well, you know.
But thank God for the Nasty Boys, because Harlem Heat are the new tag team champions, and they're still making out. He's got lipstick all over his face. Yo, I saw tongue and everything. Holy shit, they're getting freaky deaky over there. Holy shit.
Why?
Holy shit, what in the world is fucking happening right now?
Prompted this? Like, I mean, Sherri looking good there, but like...
They just called the guy in suspenders Buckhouse Buck, so I was right that the other guy is Dick Slater.
Like, don't get me wrong, Sherri be looking good.
That they're making out. He's like, what the fuck is this? But I don't think they're in a relationship. I think that she's just their manager.
Yeah. They're just as confused as we are.
They're like, why are you fucking in the other ring?
Get out of here.
She had to see the hog, brother. She said, "I heard you could jump rope with it."
Oh, Godwin?
Oh, there they go.
Oh, we gotta get a replay. By God. Why?
Big ol' heckin' smooches planted. And then what did what did the Nasty Boys hit him with? Oh, it's a boot. Okay. Okay.
What in the world did we just see?
I don't know, brother. Well,
This
go
is
ahead and
the
vamp for a minute while I run to the bathroom, okay?
this is certainly a night in our great sport. By God, look at
It is the greatest night in the history of our fucking sport.
like, I mean, in some ways I get it, but in other ways I am confused as to why it's happened. Alrighty then.
Anyway, did you hear me? I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast. You're in charge.
I guess. But that's okay because we're about to get Mean Gene interviewing, and he's sitting here saying, "What the hell was that? You had lipstick all over your face. We don't do that here." And they lost the match, so I mean, he definitely got too distracted and caught up there to help his boys. And he's saying, "By God, have you seen Sherri? Like, did you see that? Can you blame me?" And Gene is going, "I don't blame you one bit. I don't blame you at all, sir. But why? Who booked this crap?" And he's going, I booked it just now, because by God." And Gene's going, "Well, we're gonna send them to the back because no one cares about them anyway. And tell us how it felt." And he's over here sweating like a hog. Or a pig, maybe, I'm not sure. Robert Parker. I don't know what he's saying, but I can imagine how excited he must be. Boy, let's only hope that there's more on this to come on Nitro, because that was certainly one of the great nights in the history of our great sport, Tony Schiavone. My God, he is really like ranting and raving here, isn't he? Goodness gracious. Mean Gene Okerlund sends it back to Schiavone. Schiavone is like, "What in the hell am I getting paid to watch this shit for?" Brain is just like, by God. Anyway, Halloween Havoc logo appears. And watch for it on video cassette. Remember those? Me neither. If you're listening to a podcast about old wrestling, you probably do, though, odds are. Video cassette. And Brain is telling Schiavone what a video cassette is now, and I'm sure this is great content. Just great. Ding! It's not fair, though, that Brain got taken from us. He's too good at this stuff, man. He's just too good with the one-liners and stuff. And I bet you he's saying here, "All right, Slapdick Schiavone, in 2024, you're going to be one of the commentators of all time on the Dynamites and the Rampages," and you're going to say, "That's right, JR."
That's right,
And
JR.
you goddamn right it is.
You giving them some good content?
That's what I was just saying. I'm sure it's great content. Ding. They put over, you could buy a cassette, a video cassette of Halloween Havoc. and we got an interview from Mean Gene with Robert Parker.
Let's hear
And
on real fast.
Taking place. Let's go.
Family ties have been severed.
Well, never mind. They're doing a video package first.
well, he's gonna pull out the Glock, is what he was gonna say.
Oh shit.
So, by God, pal. You know, I certainly want to. Let me try that. If I'm the right guy, let me try that again. I wouldn't want to get on Arn Anderson's bad side even today, because that is a big man. That is a man right there.
Well, I thought they were gonna transition into the interview there, but we're still going.
Well, he's got to show him the video package. I know you missed it. I tried to do the Shivani says what they're saying from his podcast bit while
It's like Rick is
Okerlund.
definitely coming off as the villain in this package.
Well, you
Oh,
know.
hey, there was David Flair there.
Yep. David Flair. It just ain't right, man.
What's that?
David Flair in general.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because he becomes like a prominent figure on the WCW, doesn't he?
Yeah,
For a minute.
he and I think he's in a tag team with the Crowbar, you know, who I fucking hate.
Whoa, you hate the Crowbar, huh?
Yeah, anyone with the shitty WCW names, they're on my shit list.
Well, fair enough.
He's right there next to the wall.
Yeah, again, Arn Anderson firing up here in this package. I don't know that I'd want to piss off Arn Anderson even today. I wouldn't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
That is a guy. And I would not want to piss him off. Anyway.
He's got that, like, I look like everyone's dad energy.
Yeah, but like the dad that could fuck you up.
The dad who's had, like, one too many beers and is gonna fucking run you over with a lawnmower or some shit.
Okay. Alright.
I think I'm mixing two jokes together. I'm pretty tired. Anyway, here's
Fun.
Whether you respect me or you don't respect me, the one thing I've always given everybody is I've always called a spade a spade. I've either loved with a passion or I've hated with a passion and with a vengeance. And everybody has had a family member at one time or the other that was messing up. And you had to grab them and you had to shake them because words no longer mattered. Well, Ric Flair, I've been back here. My stomach has been in knots. My heart's been pounding out of my chest, and I wouldn't be telling the truth if I didn't tell you I'm a nervous wreck because I got to trade fists with somebody that I love more than God itself. You understand? You've been a brother to me when I didn't have one. Now I got to go trade fists with you. But it's something that's got to happen because when I get up in the morning and look in that mirror, I got to answer to me. And if you don't stand up in this world, all a man can do is stand up and live by his word, right or wrong. Tonight, I give Asheville, I give the world, and I give you, Ric Flair, my word on this. I'm going to give you all I got as a man, and win, lose, or draw. Trust me, I'm going to respect myself in the morning, and you're going to respect me.
All right, the man is headed to the ring.
Alright, well, that was Arn.
I need to watch more Arn footage.
Oh, yeah, incredible. Dude's incredible.
Out of that. Good shit. So, slight spoiler.
Uh-huh.
This is the second longest match of the night behind Johnny B. Bad and Brian Pillman.
Oh, fucking Flair and Arn? Let's
Yeah.
see, how much more we got in the show? We still got a fucking hour to go. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so this one apparently goes about 22 and a half minutes. So maybe the War Games is longer and they're just counting the actual like match beyond. But yeah, this goes 22 minutes. Because if we got an hour left, they're either going to do more filler interviews and on screens with Tony and Brain here, or maybe the War Games time is gonked on this website because they're actually only counting the match.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they
Maybe
only count the true match.
that might be true. So if that's the case, then the War Games is probably going to go like super long.
That's a thing. That's an issue. Like every year, like War Games is like, if it's on a show, it's like fucking a large chunk of the show.
Yeah.
Because you got to do fucking two guys, and then you have to do the thing in increments, and then the match doesn't start until this, and then okay, now we got to do all
Yeah,
of our
you gotta-
spots with all the fucking. Which I mean, it's not going to be a spot fest in these older ones, but
Yeah. You
oh
gotta
hey, but
lower
we're
the
watching a
cake.
War Games without Arn Anderson in War Games, which I'm pretty sure is a big deal. Like, my understanding is that like Arn started a lot of the War Games, like as in he was like the first guy in the ring.
I mean, sounds about right.
I love Flair's robe though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Love the
So
pyro.
if Ric Flair
Uh-huh.
would have just went away after his match with Shawn Michaels and
Greatest of all
just
time, easily. I mean, he kind of still is in other ways, but like everything.
yeah, but
Flair 316. Is this after Austin 316? This
it has
isn't.
to be.
No, it's not. Because King of the Ring is like 90. No, this is before Austin 316.
No,
Yes, it
that
is.
doesn't sound right at all. You're really gonna make me look it up
Stone
now.
Cold King of the Ring is in 96. This is a year before. This is the year
There's
before Austin 316.
yeah.
That was literally just a Bible reference. Which, I mean, so is Austin 316. But that's crazy.
No,
Time Traveler. Ooh, that's a good theory.
maybe.
I don't know if the mic can pick it up, but I got the wife behind me spitting ideas. Oh, hey, there's Eddie.
Yes, and Alex Wright, which I'm pretty sure they faced each other in the dark match. So that's kind of fun. It's like, didn't you guys just wrestle each
This
other?
is gonna
That's what
be
the
good
crowd.
shit, though.
Yeah, that was. It ended in a no contest though, so probably a super I respect you match.
I respect you, Booker Man.
Something like that.
Flair doing Flair stuff.
Space Mountain. Woo, 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 woo.
Yo, what is that spot on his back? He's got like a weird indent on his like right shoulder blade.
Boy, he is like tanned as crap though,
Who,
isn't
Rick or
he?
Arn?
I mean both,
Because like
honestly,
Arn's
but
more tan than Rick right here.
I was looking at Rick when I said it, but like honestly both. He's got like a lump there too. Is that like a
It's not a lump, it's an indent. It's going in, not
yeah,
out.
lower than that? Maybe Rick needs some time off.
I don't know what that is. Weird scar thing. But no, yeah, I've heard
Uh,
people talk before about Arn's really good tan. Also, that dark chest hair makes it look really good too. Just adds to his overall dad look.
Yeah, kinda. But like in the best of ways.
Yeah. No, I think he's awesome.
Damn.
Great slap there from Arn. Rick taking a bump, looks shocked. He's pissed. He's outside the ring. He's like, man, I'm about to I can't believe this. This is my brother. He just slapped the shit out of me. Oh, man.
I don't even.
Girl in the crowd
Not
calling Rick chicken. Doing the chicken dance there a little bit. Or not the chicken dance, but you know.
Well, at least she didn't call him Old Yeller, I guess.
Old Yeller! Are you kidding me?
That's like an all-time
Uh-huh.
Ric Flair. It's such a shame that Ric Flair is Ric Flair in
Here's the thing,
2024, though.
Here's the thing. I think I said earlier, everything after the retirement match is like a stain on his career, basically. Was what I was implying.
Kinda.
I want to walk that back just a little bit. I think that Ric Flair going to TNA was worth it just because we got the woo off with Jay Lethal.
Fair.
That is my favorite non-wrestling segment ever, I think.
There's good stuff. It's just, I don't know, all the stuff that's.
Okay, but like name one other thing that was like really good besides that.
I like Ric Flair. Like, I'm a Ric Flair fan, okay?
I am too.
I'm just saying.
In spite of all the bullshit, you know, if we're just talking like what's on the TV, I love Ric Flair.
Yeah.
I love the little clip of him with like the IC title after he had like just won it, and he's like old as shit, and he's like gets out of the limo and he has like bottles of champagne, and he fucking does the flop on the floor,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, I'm the Nature Boy again." And then there's like the match
But,
he did with Triple H for the title on Raw when they were still in Evolution together.
yep.
And that's like one of the greatest fucking things of all time. Like and that's just like the Fed stuff, you know, which is like what I'm mostly familiar with. You know, I know like some of the things that come to my mind immediately is his run at the end where they give him the stipulation like the next match you lose, you're gonna retire. I was watching
Yeah.
regularly at that point. And I remember him wrestling Vince. And I think he put Vince through a table or something.
You talking about the Rumble thing?
No. He wrestled Vince. Wait, was that at the Rumble?
I don't know.
Did he wrestle Vince at the Rumble?
There was like a
I
match.
think he wrestled Vince a few times, actually. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the retirement stipulation ones, though. He wrestled Vince on Raw, I think. And Vince was like, I'm gonna it's gonna be no DQ, and I'm gonna have all these fucking heels come out, and I'm gonna beat you and retire you. And then, you know, Rick wins, and he moves on, and doesn't lose until he loses to Shawn.
Yeah.
And then Shawn feuds with Batista while Batista was still a babyface? Question mark. I'm not sure. I don't think he had turned on Ray just yet, but they were about to. I could be wrong, but I think that's right.
Anyway, as much as I love Ric Flair, I'm trying to bury Ric Flair in 2024 here. Meanwhile, we've got everybody from every dark match just being shown on camera in the front row.
Bro just got done
Not-
slam jamming Sherri in the ring, and now he's in the front row.
But yeah, no, love Ric Flair. Don't need to see his old ass on my TV in 2024 with the woo coin and the woo wings, and I don't need it.
The woo
It's just-
energy.
Fuck off, old man. You know, love Ric Flair, but like, fuck off. And then the stuff with the plane and the flight attendant and the just go away. How can I miss you if you don't go away? Go away, Ric Flair. That's what I'm getting at. But like right here with Arn, this is good.
A little stiff, but I get where you're coming from. Like, I don't want him on my TV either, to be honest with you.
I don't need it. Like I don't need it.
I'm
If I
fine
want to
with
see Ric
like,
Flair,
I don't
I'll
need,
watch this.
but like maybe an interview or something. I don't want him getting physical, even though he's gotten physical on AEW a couple times now, I think.
Oh, already, yeah, and it's awful. It's just awful.
I did see a
Like
deal where like he was chopping Will Hobbs and he was just no selling it. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck yeah, I love Will Hobbs. Let him just fucking kill Ric Flair right here.
well, not for shoot, but yeah.
No, for shoot. He wants to die
But
in
if
the ring.
he
He wants to die in
powerbomb
the ring
Flair,
for real.
ah,
I'm not
I feel
saying
like
actually kill him, but like that
if
is a
you
real
put
thing.
him
He wants to die in the ring.
up and he takes a power bomb, it might for shoot kill him though. That's the thing, and I don't need that on my TV.
I think that if Rick died, it'd probably get them kicked off the air.
Maybe
I don't know.
they'd probably just find a way to play a funeral home advertisement right after, but whatever. You know,
Domino's is the biggest idiot in the world for not taking advantage of the Nick Gage
yeah,
thing, but
actually,
it's
you want me to
whatever.
bury shit? Fuck Domino's too while we're at it. Yeah, you know, I've had nothing but bad experiences. They like come and say they can't find me when I'm like waiting on them outside. And fuck Domino's. Fuck them. Fuck Ric
Oh
Flair
God,
too.
I forgot about that instance where you fucking
Yeah,
you waited
no.
forever. They said they
I
delivered,
had
but
to,
they didn't. And then there was like
had to
one person at the store and they didn't answer your fucking calls, and you drive all the way over there and they cancel your order.
and then they finally, when I get to the store, I have to drive and go pick it up. I get to the store and they get me a fucking pizza, and yeah, it's like, why did I order delivery anyway? But yeah, they wouldn't answer their phone. I had to drive all the way up there and be like, where the hell is my pizza? Fuck Domino's. All my homies hate Domino's.
I mean, I don't like Domino's. If I go to your like party, like your birthday party or some shit, and you get pizza for everyone, and you get fucking Domino's, suck me. All right, I ain't about
We're
that
never
shit.
gonna be sponsored by Domino's, but
No,
that's fine with me.
I don't want your fucking money, Domino's. Your pizza sucks ass. And you know what? While we're at it, fuck Papa John too.
Whoa! Hold on now, Papa John.
No,
What's
Papa
they do?
John sucks ass. First off, Papa John himself is a racist, but like,
I
they
mean,
got rid
I
of him,
guess,
so that's neither here nor there. Their pizza sucks
but
ass though.
it's still called Papa John's, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. It is.
They didn't get rid of him
Yeah.
completely.
I remember after he got fired, he was like talking in an interview about how he was eating like 19 pizzas a day or some crazy shit like that. And he's just like
What?
covered in sweat from head to toe. It was like gross.
Well,
But
speaking of covered wet head to toe, Ric Flair has just backed Arn into a corner. Woo! Oh, I said
oh,
woo. There you go.
there you go. Arn firing back, shoots him off, Rick does the flip over the top thing. Oh,
Oh wow, that was good.
that was good shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
See Colonel Robert in the background standing up to look over the ring. Oh, Rick's up top. Referee is trying to stop him. I've never seen a referee in this position before. Have you?
On the second rope with a wrestler? No. He's gonna jump anyway,
He
though.
did a bit of a
Woo!
dive there too, off the other end.
Rick
Rick talking
leave.
shit to the girls who were talking shit to him earlier.
Yeah, well, you know, we leave the young girls alone, Rick.
Anyway, you're not gonna change the subject on me. Fuck Papa John's. Their pizza sucks. That's really the only main issue I have. You know, like fucking, they already got rid of Homeboy, so what more can I say? Uh,
No, I Barry. I beat up.
too late. You fucking done gypped on it. All right. So fuck
My
Papa
kid.
John's. Fuck Domino's. I like Mazio's. I like Mazio's a lot. That used to be my go-to. Um, and I like Pizza Hut, but they're fucking. They need to get their online shit fixed because their online used to be pretty good. Like their app sucked, but their website worked, and now it's like the other way around. Except the app's not really that much better. So they both kind of suck now. So besides that, you know, I like Pizza Hut. I think their point system's really good. um, my wife is convinced that the Mazio's here in the town we live is a front for a drug front of some
What?
kind. Yeah.
I, that's um,
That's like a
you
real
can
thing.
explain it,
I don't
but I'm
really
not
have
gonna
it.
ask.
I don't really have any explanation for it. You know, I mean, unless who wants to talk about it.
Oh, the Ric Flair knee.
Oh, she's scared now. She doesn't want to get fucking hired a killer after for talking shit about the Mazios here.
On the rope.
Flair cheating and the ref really trying hard not to notice.
And Arn kicking out like 3, 4, 5 times in a row anyway, despite it. Because, by God, he's Arn Anderson.
So what's the under over on getting blood in this match?
How long have we been in the match? It's got to be coming soon if it's going to happen. I feel like it's maybe not going to happen in this one. I'm not sure. It is a Ric Flair match, though. He's
Well,
going
we're
to
probably
low
like
blow the crap.
15 minutes into the match, give or take.
Oh,
Well, his dick's bleeding now.
I saw that coming a mile away.
I thought they set it up a few times.
Yeah. There was something about just the look on his face right there and the way he was on his knees that
He
I
was looking right at Arn's cock and he knew.
he couldn't
He
resist
couldn't resist.
the Glock.
The
I like to imagine that's what Arn calls his cock, the Glock.
Oh, dude. Gonna give his wife
Wow.
the Glock.
Anyway, that's what he really meant when he was telling Cody he pulls out the Glock.
It blew his brains out all over the side of the road. Holy shit.
That's what they did with the rats back in the day instead of
Can we say this on
stopping.
YouTube? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm talking about the Glock. I didn't. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Big body drop there. On the outside.
DMA.
Not a fan of these mats. But I will have a bit of a hot take here. I hate wrestling shows that don't have mats on the outside. And not just because of, like, in my head it's a safety thing. Because, like, I've heard Corny talk about how you can kind of just slip and tumble a little bit on the concrete floor and the crowd will go crazy for it. But if you take a huge bump on the pad, they don't go half as loud for it. And it hurts
Right.
worse. Or at least just as bad. And I can understand that from, like, the performer's perspective. But to me, I'm just coming from a perspective that wrestling shows without pads on the floors just look fucking bush league to me, and I never use that term except when talking about this subject, pretty much. Like, it just looks like fucking nobody Little League bullshit whenever I watch a show that doesn't have mats on the floor. And I say that, and I'm specifically talking about MLW, which I like. I
Wow.
like MLW. I like MLW,
W,
but
nope, you banned him.
I don't like that they don't have pads.
You don't like MLW. You just like Jacob Fatu.
I fucking love Jacob Fatu. That's true. I like Jacob Fatu. I think Hammerstone's pretty cool. And he just showed up at the TNA thing, and I don't think he's
Yeah.
signed. I think he just did it as like a fucking unsigned type deal, and he's going
Didn't
around
he?
doing shit.
I think his deal with MLW ran out or whatever.
Yeah,
Or he
yeah,
got
yeah.
out of it.
No. I don't think he got out of it. I just think that it was over on the first of the year.
He might be all action.
He might
I
be.
don't know.
He does have history with one Max Friedman, brother.
Yeah.
I was actually legitimately hoping that AEW got their hands on Hammerstone and Richard Holiday. I don't know how much of either of those guys you've seen, but their stuff with Max in MLW was really good. And not just because Max, but because all of those guys were really talented. So I was hoping that, we could get them in, and hell, maybe we could even do some kind of weird program with Hammerstone and Wardlow. Like,
Oh, that.
and there's like, they were both Max's heaters for a while, if you want to call them that. They're hired muscle dudes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything official saying that the Hammer is all action Impact yet. So maybe that was just a come in and do a thing.
Yeah, I was listening to the Hump, the Fightful stream earlier, whenever I got home from work earlier, and they were talking about it for like a second. Oh, he went for the DDT. Rick holds onto the ropes, and then he takes the fucking face bump anyway.
Yeah, man.
That's good shit.
Love the Flair face bump.
I loved Arn's bump. Like, if he had hit the DDT, like, it was very quick and sudden. Kind of like, I almost want to say kind of like how Jake does it, but it was different than Jake does it. But it was very sudden and stiff, and it looked good. Speaking of which, you know how, like, fucking Jake almost killed Steamboat doing a DDT on the floor?
No, I don't know that.
Really? Yeah. So, like, for a shoot, he just took the bump shoot style on the concrete, like forehead first on purpose, and like
Figure 4.
cracked his shit, and like had like brain fluid and all kinds of shit going on, and his head swelled, and it was really bad. But yeah, figure 4 in the ring.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted. The crowd like all came up
Yeah.
off their.
Everyone stood up for the figure 4 there. It was people were fucking ready to go for it.
They were ready to go banana. And it got me interested again. It's amazing what a good crowd can do for wrestling.
Oh, it's everything, man. It's everything. That's why people look back at the Attitude Era the way they do. You know?
Yeah. I feel like I would have hated being in those arenas though with all those signs.
Yeah, maybe. There are pluses and minuses. I mean, that's half of why we're going to rewatch ECW. Because once we get into, like, peak ECW, that whole thing is just the crowd keeping that shit alive. Because if you really analyze the booking, it's not good.
Yeah, fair.
Or, not that the booking's not good, but, like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
impromptu matches, and I'm not a fan of that style of booking, necessarily. There are a lot of things about Paulie's booking that I do love, but that's not one of them.
I mean, wrestling really is just guy A, guy B, crowd, get behind, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just read it on paper, it's not as fun.
He's going for the... Oh. We got a roll up here from Arn. Not quite it. I don't know who goes over. I know you've already read the cage match. I'm assuming Arn does, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't really think it really do anything if Rick won. And also, I want to say that I've read that like Arn has a winning history against Rick and Hulk.
And Hulk, huh?
Yeah, Arn Anderson has pinned Hulk Hogan. Oh wow, that was cool.
Oh,
Just
how
collapsing.
he just
Is that Brian Pillman?
by God, I think it is.
Flying Brian on the apron. Oh, he
Yeah.
fucking clocks Flair. Flair bumps and just hops up and clocks him back. Brian kicks him in the back of the head. And a fucking sick DDT. Hell yeah. Oh man, they got me at the end there. They fucking got me. I was into it. Great match. We fucking ringing the bell like 20 times is unnecessary, but everyone's on their feet. And fucking Arn Anderson has pinned Ric Flair. It was a great finish. I would assume that they're going to go into like a Brian Pillman Ric Flair thing, but I don't know that ever happened. I hope they do it.
We'll find out on Nitro.
Yeah, I hope we tune into Nitro and Brian Pillman wrestles Ric Flair.
No way, pal.
And Rick's just like,
Arn.
I just lost to Arn. I'm not losing to fucking Brian Pillman.
Right. Woo! Does that count as blood?
A little bit.
Oh
Is that
my
from
God,
the
never.
kick, do you think? From like
Maybe.
he
Possibly.
does this little whoop. Oh, I don't know.
Nah, I don't think it was.
I don't know where the blood came from though.
Maybe that DDT though, was like a dang shoot.
Yeah.
He just wiped him.
Oh, Eddie's going over the rail there. You notice? I don't know what the fuck he did, but anyway, we're gonna hear what Tony has to say.
Between these two, we are now prepared for war.
Oh, we're getting a package.
You do that a lot.
You realize you are going into the most dangerous match of all time.
Oh baby, I love this Dungeon of Doom shit.
The Dungeon of Doom against the Hulkamaniacs. I told you life would not be easy. You're the one that you and I can't coexist on this planet. Ha ha! I can feel the evil change. You locked in with the Dungeon of Doom.
Wait, is this the one where they fucking electrify Kamala? No, that has like Cactus Jack in it, I think.
Yeah.
The scalp on your head will start to smoke and boil. Soon your hearing will go. The master himself will drive the wagons with all the Hulkamaniac carcasses laying on it. Dungeon of Doom brought you these posies, but they expired. We love you not. We actually hate your guts.
What?
You know what's gonna happen?
This package is incredible.
The Dungeon of Doom got you these posing. That's in me.
My God.
At the end of July, right after, of course, the Bash of the Beach telecast, Hulk Hogan declared war on the Dungeon of Doom. It has come to this. But the Dungeon of Doom got the first shot in when the Giant, with a monster truck earlier in the evening, crushed Hulk Hogan's pride and joy, the Harley Davidson given to him by the fans. Would you like to interrupt me again? The Harley Davidson given to him by the fans from Orange County Harley Davidson. Nevertheless, as we prepare for war, it is the members of the Dutch Dragoons.
Wait, he said that was the Giant? Oh, yep, there he is, Paul White.
Well, you know what that's leading to, right, brother?
Doesn't fucking somebody get thrown off a building?
Eventually, yeah.
Here's Brain.
Prepare.
Never mind. Fucking Brain.
Brain
Never
is
mind,
saying,
Brain.
"Why am I here?" But WCW really loves their motorcycles and monster trucks, don't they?
Eric Bischoff does.
Wrestling.
Um,
W. South. Southern wrestling.
the Zodiac. Oh my god. Wait, doesn't... I thought Giant, like, beat Hogan for the title in his first match or something. Has that already happened at this point?
Possibly. Maybe. I don't know, bro.
How old is, Show here?
Here?
Oh, yeah,
Hell,
they're
I
still
don't
saying he's Andre's son.
know. Well, I don't know what I expected. I typed in Giant versus Hogan and I got Andre versus Hogan. I don't know what I expected there. So let's see. I'm not very good at the Google right now.
Sorry, I was muted. I thought I fucked up the recording there for a second. As I knocked my mouse off the table here. Yeah, these packages are crazy, man. They are really having the time out with these, even though there's... Oh, here we go. I'm gonna try
Oh
to check.
boy.
As captain of the team, I've got to liken this to the invasion of Normandy in 1945.
Well, you know, you can liken it to whatever you want, big dude. But right now, my war games, my teams are together, brother, and we just drank a couple gallons of Agent Orange, brother. So we're impervious to pain, man. And with the Stinger's aerial assault, the power of Luger breaking them in half, and the Macho Man coming from all different ways, brother. What are they gonna do when the team of maniacs declares war in just a couple minutes, brother?
Is there dissension here? Is there dissension?
Not even. I said what I had to say when I had to say it. And the thing united we stand. Need a little excitement. Watch this fearsome foursome. We are devastating, yes or no?
That's the ticket. Yes is the answer. Eugene, you know me. I'm sick and tired of talking. I just want to go to war instantly. It's one heck of a team that you're looking at right here. We got all of our oars in a row. And I don't want to talk anymore. Let's just go to the ring right now and tear them apart. I don't know. Have you reached the comfort level with all
I've
of
got
that?
the camouflage on. War games are on. I'm with them. I'm ready to go. It's the bell tolls right now. It's time to turn it on, and we are together as together can be.
All right.
Well, you know something, Eugene?
yeah.
We were questioning our own integrity a few minutes ago.
Oh my
But
God.
all I had to do was look Lex in the eyes, brother, and I knew right then he was American-made from head to toe, brother. So the Macho Man told us, DTA, don't trust anybody. Don't take no prisoners, brother. And my team is focused now on getting rid of the Dungeon of Goon, brother, because...
Check out Jimmy Hart with the face paint on the background.
Yeah, that's like cursed image. He looks weird.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like a regular dude almost.
Oh, he's got the fucking Napoleon Dynamite pants on. Anyways,
My God.
yeah, they are frat boying out super hard here.
I feel like they're just trying to fill time so they can get the cage lowered and make sure everything's squared away. I feel like this is live. I don't feel like that was a pre-tape at all.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Probably right.
Anywho, from what I can tell, it looks like Giant and Hogan for the title was.
I love the lighting here.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Have you seen the Sphere venue? I think it's in Vegas or something.
Vegas, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
someone needs to fucking pull the trigger on doing a wrestling show there. I don't know how it's gonna work, but
Yeah, it certainly would be a big attraction for any promotion that can get there first, I believe. But then again, I don't know how many people would be able to afford to pay to go to that and would want to in Vegas. So I don't know.
I mean, you just have to make it a big enough pay-per-view. I don't think they have any problem selling tickets right now. Here's Gene.
Periods in war games. The first period lasts 5 minutes. All other periods, 2 minutes. One man from each team enters the ring during the first period. After the first period ends, the head referee flips a coin. The team winning the toss sends in its second man. After the second period ends, the other team sends its second man, making war games 2-on-2. After the third period, the team which won the coin toss sends its third man in. The teams alternate during remaining periods until all 8 men are in the rings. Surrender or submission is the only way to win. No pinfalls, countouts, or disqualifications. Official time is kept at ringside. Head referee has final say in war games.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Special stipulations.
There you go. The old War Games rules. Hulkamania. They
With
keep
the
changing the names. Like they were like, oh yeah, they're the Hulkamaniacs, and then Hulk in his interview called them something, his team something else, and then yeah, now they're just calling them Hulkamaniacs again. I don't know.
it's Team Hulk Hogan.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus, look at the Zodiac. Brutus the
Uh,
fucking barber beefcake.
do I have to look at the Zodiac? And the shark was the best thing they could come up with for uh
They called him the Man-Eater though, so that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. I like his son
again.
better.
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm looking at.
It's a lot, man. Every single one of them has goofy face paint. I guess that's kind of the gimmick, though, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda. They're just a bunch of goofy. The shark, man. The Taskmaster. The Zodiac.
This might be like the second Kevin Sullivan match I've ever seen. I'm really unsure.
It's literally Team Gimmick versus Team Hogan and Friends.
Yeah.
I wonder what will happen. Anyway, loved Macho Man.
Love the Macho Man. Love the USA bandana. Macho Man's just great.
Yeah. The
I mean,
Macho
besides
Man.
the insecurity.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know. The Stinger with not the Stinger paint, but the
With the
war
war paint,
paint.
yeah.
Looking like a regular dude, but with war paint. With his vanilla ice haircut. The Luger.
And then it's 4-on-4 this one, right?
Yes.
That's better than 5-on-5, I suppose. WCW really played around with like doing all the extra like pseudo nicknames in the entrance and stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't.
Thunderlip. Oh.
Hogan gets the pyro, brother. Actually, this looks fucking
Yeah.
dope.
You know. I never was too into the Hulk Hogan stuff. Like even before all the stuff about him started coming out, I was never really
I like the
involved.
music and the hulking up, and that's like I was never huge either, so
Yeah.
it's not like I grew up with like any version of Hulk really. Besides like I mentioned before, I had the WrestleMania 5 VHS. So like that was pretty much it though. So Hogan and Macho Man. I know the Mega Powers explode, and that was about it.
Yeah.
I don't know when it was I learned about the NWO.
I mean, yeah.
We're
I don't
starting
know.
we're starting here in the ring with Shark, who is Earthquake, and Sting. I'm not sure I would put Shark in first personally, but that's by all means.
Nothing against the guy. It's just
He's a
like
heavy set dude, it's kind of hard on the wind, but from what I
I don't
understand, the
know.
dude could work.
Yeah, but like he's the shark and he just has pictures of sharks all over his ass. Who cares? Who cares, bro?
It is a
Like
little rough. I'm not gonna
if
lie.
you're gonna throw at anything, it's like what is this gimmick? They just said, "Oh, you were earthquake over there. What's a thing you can be here?" I don't know. Sharks are pretty intimidating. You're the shark. That's pretty much how I see that conversation go. Oh, he's biting him. Get it? Because he's the shark.
Was he also Typhoon?
But no, Typhoon and Earthquake were like a team.
Oh, okay. Who the fuck?
They were the
Akeem was
natural.
Typhoon. I think
I don't know.
I don't know. Look it up. Look up Typhoon Wrestler. I think it was Akeem.
No, it's Big Bubba.
Boss Man was Typhoon?
No,
What about Big Bubba?
that's one of his gimmicks. Uncle Fred, Terminator, Tugboat, um, Tidal Wave, Typhoon, the Shockmaster.
Okay. Shockmaster was Typhoon. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
And Earthquake, or the Shark.
Oh, do we get to see Shockmaster, or is it too late?
I'm sure.
When does Shockmaster happen? Look that up.
But the Shark is also Golga.
Yeah, in the oddities, right?
Yes.
Which I don't know much about the oddities other than they had ICP as their music and it was really good apparently.
And Cartman.
And Cartman, which why? because Russo loves South Park.
I guess. When is the Shockmaster?
We might be past it already. I'm not really sure.
Possibly? Debut Clash of Champions in '93, so yeah.
Oh, so Shockmaster was 93?
Yeah. What in the hell?
Shivani with the great
What?
line, that was a fish out of water, as Shark gets caught between the two top ropes of in the middle of the two rings after a weird dive attempt.
The crowd goes mild.
I don't know. I saw him. He kind of looked like he was going for the big Undertaker dive, but like across the rings. Then he just got
Yeah.
stopped in the middle there.
And he's jerking him off the top rope here. Great. Very beginning of this big gift, so it doesn't have to be.
Oh, we got 20
Fair.
seconds till the next guy, who I assume is going to be from the Dungeon of Doom. Perhaps we can get Ming in here and watch Ming, be a total killer.
I might be slightly behind. Scorpion Deathlock?
You want a time code to kind of speed up a little bit?
Alright, it's like not too bad. Is that a tap? Is he tapping?
Here comes the Zodiac. It doesn't matter if he taps. The match hasn't started yet.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, but Sting grabbing the roof is where I'm at now.
Yep. He's beating up the Zodiac. There he goes. Scoop slam. Big bump.
Scoop and a slam.
Skiing is going for the Stinger Deathlock. Scorpion Deathlock.
You just got sharked.
You just got sharked. That's pretty bad, honestly.
Oh wow. They did the leg drop. I just realized that was significant.
Yeah, I don't even think the commentators called it.
I mean, because if you're not Hogan, it's just a leg drop.
You're not Hogan. It's just a leg drop. That's true.
As much as I want to shit on Hogan, that's his thing. Yeah.
Or Kenny Dykstra.
I can't. Man, if this was like WWE at any point, you got
Say that again. You broke
done.
out on me.
If this was WWE at any point after they got the F out and started being super produced, Vince and Dunn would be losing it with the guys on the hard cam on the side of the cage where you couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
They would all be fired tomorrow.
You know, it's weird that they're not in shark cages. I guess that wasn't like a thing then, or
They never did that type of stuff, I don't think, with the war game.
they had
They were always
literal shark cage matches though. So it just kind of felt like I don't know. I
nobody
just
thought
assumed.
missed opportunity when one of your guys is called the Shark.
It's oh my god, right?
But yeah. It just makes me wonder though when old Triple H decided I'm gonna do war games, why he didn't
Yeah.
have the. I guess I get it answers itself when you watch the modern day war, but like there was a roof, man. But I get why he changed it up, I guess,
Yeah, I feel like the
because
roof's a little low.
a little restricted. There's not much you can do with that, so. Because it's not like you're gonna go in this version of it anyway. It's not like you're gonna go outside and go on the top. So why is there a roof? But
Oh hey, Dynamite was tonight. Well, while this is going on, let's I'm gonna go check Dynamite results.
I'm just letting you know. I plan on maybe trying to watch, Impact, which I think is tomorrow.
You plan on watching what? Sorry.
I plan on trying to watch Impact, which I believe is actually tomorrow.
Yes. Are you gonna try? You're gonna try to watch it live, or
No, because I'm sure I won't be home by then. But
you have the subscription gimmick? Does that mean you can just watch it whenever?
I mean, yeah, YouTube. I think you could probably watch it whenever on their Plus or whatever that they have now too. But I looked into that and it looks like it's literally the same setup as the YouTube membership. So I just did the YouTube membership because
According to Fightful, Camille was backstage at Dynamite.
nice.
Yeah, I like Camille. I was kind of hoping the Fed would get her, but honestly, AEW needs to do something with their women's division, or just fucking
Like
book matches for starters.
good work. You're gonna make the people mad saying that though. There's a good chunk that are saying.
No,
I
I
think
think
you'll
that
be
it's like a pretty heavy undercurrent right now that people are pissed that we get one fucking women's match a show and then maybe one like women's interview. And then for a while, I guess I didn't pick up on it, but somebody else did. That the one women's match that was on every show was in the same fucking spot on the show every night. It came on like verbatim the same exact time several weeks in a row. Apparently, I don't know if they're still
yeah.
on that or not, but
Just about.
it's bullshit. You know, it's it's just bullshit.
I mean,
Uh,
I don't
they
I don't
have
want to be that guy.
They have women who are over who are not named Tony Storm. Period.
Yeah, but I mean, Tony Storm's doing some good shit though
Yeah,
too, to
yeah,
be
no,
fair.
yeah. Okay, Tony Storm can be
But
on the show, or she could maybe not be on a show one week, you know. But like, what I'm saying is that like,
or maybe Tony Storm can be on the show and then they can still do something else.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Someone else can get over and then maybe face Tony Storm. That'd be great.
Or maybe not, brother.
Instead of just Tony Storm is gonna face this person randomly now because reasons. Anyway, I don't want to just shit on.
No,
I
I
mean, I
mean,
do.
of the
I
two of us,
do.
I'm the AEW guy, and even I'm down on the product right
But
now.
like, yeah,
I've never said that out loud before until just then, but like Tony specifically, Tony Khan, I guess I should specify. Uh, I think that he's doing great things for wrestling, and I also think that he needs to not be doing the scrums, or at least not all of them anymore. Like, he could come in and introduce everybody, and then he can leave. Because he keeps getting in positions where he says something fucking dumb, or doesn't say the, like, why is it news? It's news every time, and it's not news because they had a great show and a great media scrum. It's news because Tony said something fucking stupid, and you're becoming a detriment to your company,
yeah.
or not to the like maybe not to like the fucking financial downside, upside. I don't know the financials. I'm not a fucking business person. I don't know anything. You know, again, these are all just my opinions, and it's fucking worth the grain of salt that it, you know. I
Yep.
just
That's right, Jr.
it's
I love Tony Schiavone too, but like, yeah,
I love Shivani. We love Shivani.
yeah. That's the same way. Like when I say I don't want to just shit on AEW, and then I was like, oh, but I really do. I want to because like there's some bad shit, but I don't want people thinking that that means I hate AEW and fuck Tony Khan and stuff. No, I
So
want them to, but like
uh-huh.
they doing some stupid shit, and that ain't gonna help them. Like I think most people that shit on the shit that they're doing want them to do good, and that's why they're shitting on it.
I don't know about
Because they're like,
most,
this is
but definitely a good chunk.
when I do it.
Yeah, like I said, and not that you hate AEW, but of the two of us, I'm the AEW guy.
But I audibly groaned when you said, "Hey, Dynamite was on tonight." I'm like,
So looking at like a little feed, I'm actually going through Fightful's posts right now. Samoa Joe retains the AEW title against Hook. Apparently, at some point, Hook kicks out of the Muscle Buster at 1. Um, I think that was probably really hype, and reading it makes it sound not hype, but I'm sure that in the moment it was pretty cool. Here comes Hulk Hogan in this match, by the way. Dude's got powder because he always wrestles like a heel, even when he's the biggest babyface in the world.
do do do
And
do.
Heenan on commentary is losing his fucking mind right now. Anyways, so maybe you want to get on your Twitter machine and check out this fucking Samoa Joe Hook table spot where he does like a spinning Uranagi to put him through the announcer table, but he kind of just hits him on the edge, but the table still explodes. And it looks like he fucking nearly broke Hook's back with this shit. It looks pretty rough. Also, Taz was on call for his son's world championship match.
That's cool.
That
I
is
bet that
fucking
was
cool.
some good stuff.
Chris Jericho versus Matt Sydal. Darby Allin versus Jeff Hardy set for Rampage. Okay, whatever. Darby Allin versus Jeff Hardy's cool, but they've already done that. Darby Allin and Sting says Sting and he want the tag team championships. Except they're supposed to wrestle the Young Bucks, so maybe there's gonna be like a tag team title match. I don't know. Maybe the Bucks are gonna beat Big Bill and Ricky Starks. I don't know. Also, it looks like they did a cool artistic black and white video for Sting and Darby, I think. I'm not sure. Or no, it's just a hype package. It's an old one. Never mind.
WWE Games put a thing out of a referee shirt with no sleeves
Right.
and put a skull and
Uh,
and January 22nd date and tagged Steve Austin in the photo. I don't know what that means, but that's cool.
yeah. Here's a
So
quote from the Young Bucks interview on the Dynamite show this week. That just went off the air a little bit ago. In order to change the world, we need to say goodbye to Sting and anyone like him.
I like Sting.
I do too. This is the part where I'm giving you an opportunity to bury the Young Bucks.
I mean, they're supposed to be heels, right?
I guess so, yeah.
You guess so?
I mean, I didn't watch the show.
Me neither.
Well, there you go. Perhaps
Well,
we
there
should
you
wait to
go.
talk about it until next time.
I'm not a fan of the spy versus spy looking. What are they doing? What are they doing? Just do the Japan. Be the Japan Young Bucks. Just damn Bullet Club. You named the company All Elite Wrestling. Just be the fucking goddamn Japan. Anyway, I'm sure I just the people mad, but I'm just not a fan of the Bucks since they left Japan. And even then, it was wishy-washy for me at best. I'm not their target audience, I guess, but you just want me to shit on the Bucks and make like all the internet wrestling people mad at me. I know.
Oh, match is over.
Yeah.
I
Hogan. Dear God, it's over. Right
Hulkamaniacs
as
win. Fucking
right as
Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan is running away.
I'm running away. You made me watch a Dungeon of Doom match and made me talk about the Young Bucks. I'm out of here. I'm
Holy
done.
shit.
I'm done, man.
I really did subject you to something tonight, didn't I?
And somehow I made it.
Somehow you made it through the whole pay-per-view. You didn't fall
Yeah.
asleep like you thought you were. There's still 6 minutes left in the show. I don't know what this is going to be, but it's probably not going to be good.
Well, it does involve Kevin Sullivan in the Dungeon of Doom, so you know.
I feel like we saw that hype package, so I feel like we've already seen the worst.
Maybe he'll do a 360 leaping off the top rope tombstone or something.
Yo, they just like drug him right by fucking
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, that's right. Because what it was a stipulation, wasn't it, that he gets Taskmaster or whatever?
Oh, was he? I did
I
not
think we might have missed
I
that.
might have missed that, yeah.
Yeah, because my shit's been muted the whole time. But I think that was a thing that like Hogan gets his hands on Sullivan or something.
Oh, Sullivan heads off the cage, heads off the other cage. 3 times. 4 times.
Okay.
5 times. Is Sullivan gonna bleed? Did we even get blood in this match? It looks like he bladed. Looks like he bladed a few times.
Do something different.
Yeah, he hit him on the fucking cage like 5 times. Oh, we're on the outside. We're gonna hit him on the cage.
Right.
Boom! Hogan with the back rake. Classic Hogan, even as a babyface. We're going back to the ring now.
He doesn't know how to be a babyface, does he?
He's like, I'm just gonna be a shitty human and everyone's gonna cheer me. Maybe that's why he thought he could. Never mind.
He didn't even.
I'm gonna pump the brakes on that one, brother. You
Didn't
take
even-
over. You call the action.
No, people know what you mean, I'm sure, but yeah. In and out of the ring, Hulk Hogan, just shitty. Speaking of shitty, here comes the shitty leg drop, I'm sure. Nope, he's getting up. He's gonna choke him with tape. Don't put that on the USA Network on Raw. And
Here's the Giant. This might be pre-Giant winning the world title.
maybe.
I think, like, based on everything we've seen, I think this is pre-Giant winning the world title.
That fucking
Oh
head
my
of
god,
hair,
he's
man.
like fucking killing this referee. Yeah, this is the Giant who could do a top rope jock kick and fucking jumps over the top rope with ease, with the greatest of ease.
Yeah, it might be.
The Giant Paul White choking Hulk. Hulk's firing back. Giant kind of no-selling his shots. Hulk said one more. And now Giant's choking him again. Yo, it's so great because Hogan could just use the face paint to cover up his enormous bald head.
Yeah.
So what Giant's about to do here, I'm not a fan of. So, like, doing a neck snap spot in wrestling, I never like. And it's not because it, like, makes me cringe. It makes me cringe in a bad way. It makes me cringe in a, like, you're not gonna kill him. You're not, like, I don't
Good
know.
way to do it.
I think it's more than anything else, I feel like it's an exposing move. I guess, and
Kinda.
I don't even like to use that word because it's like we all know what wrestling is. You know, we're all here for what it is.
Yeah.
I just I don't know. It's like a weird level of hokey, and I usually like hokey. I just don't like the neck snap spot. I didn't like it when Bray Wyatt would do it. I didn't like it just then. I've seen at least one other person do it, I want to say. It's just, I'm not into it. I think I've seen Balor do it. I think I saw Balor do it more than once in a match. Anyway, now all the Hulkamaniacs are, that being Lex Luger, Macho Man, and Sting, and Jimmy Hart, are gathered around Hogan as he's supposedly dead in the ring because a Giant just snapped his neck.
The Hulkamania is dead, thank goodness.
Yeah, we literally killed Hulkamania here at Fall Brawl 1995.
It's
We'll
dead.
see you tomorrow night on Nitro. Here's Shivani telling us goodbye, and we have fucking credits. We made it through the show. You did it.
Oh, we have credits on WCW. Wow.
Holy fuck!
So
We did it.
everybody was doing credits then.
I mean, I don't think they did it on the other Nitros, but I can't really remember. It's also
Just started.
I have to go get up to work for work in
Yeah, me too.
3.5 hours. So I did take a big nap, and now I'm about to take an even bigger one. I'm gonna say that's the show. This was Two Marks Pod. Do you have anything to say about Fall Brawl before we hop off?
Well, it was fall, it was a brawl, and there was war games, and Hulk Hogan won as predicted, and the Giant looked really good, and I can't wait to see more of that. But
And then Hogan died.
and Hogan died, so we don't have to watch any more Hulk Hogan from here on in WCW, right?
That's right.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Cheers.
Cheers.